Hi everyone, thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you all are having a great day. I am feeling so glam and happy today. I don't know, something about wearing makeup and full beat, even though I don't generally wear full beat anymore. I mean, who does these days? You know what I mean? If you're new here, welcome. Hi, my name is Em and you're watching Makeupry. And if this is your first time here, please be sure to click that subscribe button, ring that bell so you're notified of any new videos, and I would love to see you come back and hang out with me again because, you know, we can be friends like this, you know? Let's be makeup friends because Makeupry is fun. Okay, I'm done with the cheese. I'm done with the corny jokes. Yeah. Anyway, I'm excited for today's video because I'm going to be talking about my favorite lip products. This was requested and it's been long awaited, so if you've been interested in this video and I keep talking about it, here we go. Sorry for the delay, but I'm excited because I have recently gone through all of my lipsticks and lip products and decluttered all the stuff I wasn't using, the stuff that had gone bad, things that just didn't look good on me, you know? So I have a whole series of declutter videos, especially with lip products, that I have on my channel, so be sure to check out that playlist. I have it linked below. I don't have all of those videos up yet, so if you like decluttering videos, be sure to stay tuned because I have a few more, mostly lip products. Okay, moving ahead. So I have this whole container, and there's an airplane flying overhead, of course. Of course. And I'm speaking in an accent because you stay in there. I have this giant container of lip products, so I hope you're ready with a snack because it's going to be a little while. So to start off, I'm actually wearing this product right now. This is from Sugar, which is the kind of tween teen brand from Tarte. This one is called Dragon Fruit, and it's kind of a lip gloss, kind of lip treatment. I'm not exactly sure what this is called. There's no name on it. I got this in an Ipsy bag and I am in love with this product. I like to wear it before I do makeup, or I'll just wear it all day. It's kind of a thick gel consistency, but it stays put. It doesn't feel watery. It feels very hydrating, even as it wears down throughout the hours or so, because of course it's a glossy kind of formula. It's not going to stay all day. But it does wear down nicely where I feel like my lips are hydrated and moisturized all day. This has a little bit of a pink tint to it, but it doesn't have, like, you know, the strongest pigmentation. Today I decided to use it with a lip liner, and the one I'm using was the hot pink color from Hot Topic. Really old pencil, but this was in my Project Empties and Project Pan monthly cycle, so that's what I used for this. I absolutely love this formula. It's so nice and comfortable to wear. It's something that once, you know, we're not wearing masks anymore, it will be in my purse for, you know, couple glossy touch-ups throughout the day. Another lip product that I wear on the daily, and it's kind of boring, but I love it anyway. It's just an everyday wear kind of thing, and it's a lip balm. This one is from Burt's Bees, and it's their Cucumber Mint. What I like about this is I don't feel as though it's going to continually dry out my lips. They come in multiple flavors. I think there's a grapefruit one. There's a mango one that I really like. It's got good ingredients in it, and you know, it's a great lip balm, so I wear this all the time. So anyway, there's not much else to say about a lip balm, is there? Coffee break. Another kind of light product that I just wear on the daily. Not something that, you know, it has a lot of pigmentation, but I like to wear it when I'm out and about, without a mask, that is. If I need just a teeny tiny bit of tint with that kind of moisturizing texture, I love this, and it is from Clinique, and it's their Black Honey Lip Balm. I buy these in kind of the deluxe samples because honestly it takes so long to get through these. I really love the consistency of this. It's not too thick and it's not too sticky, and you can see here on my hand that there's a slight tint to it. And if you are someone who likes just a little teeny bit of color, you want a little bit of hydration, you want something that's a little luxe, you know, you feel a little fancy, you can throw that in your purse. Black Honey from Clinique. So good. My favorite all-time nude lip liner is from MAC, and it is called Staunchly Stylish. What I like about it is that it's kind of a mauvey brown tone. It's something that looks really good on my skin tone, and I use this a lot as kind of what I did today, where I just take a lip liner and kind of blend it along the edges and put a gloss or topper over it. I love this pencil for that. It looks so nice. Another one that's very similar is Soar from MAC, which is, you know, a ride or die for so many people. Kylie Jenner made it very popular when she talked about how she used that liner to overdraw her lips and it looked really great. The difference between these two is that this one is not as pink. Soar has a little bit more of a rosy tone to it, whereas this one is a little bit more mauvey and dusty. And I like that particular shade for me because it's dark and it's kind of deep and mysterious, you know? Sounds like a romance novel. You know, in those little cheap paperbacks you can find at the thrift store for like 25 cents. That's kind of how I felt there. Anyway, yeah, this has this kind of deeper, sultry tone without that pink. Kind of like my eye look. I like that kind of tone on me. So that's my favorite nude lip liner. Alright, going into lipsticks. This one was from KCO Colors, and this is called Natural Born Beauty. Now, unfortunately, the packaging was garbage. It fell apart. I had to deconstruct and depot that lipstick and put it in a little pot. I got this in an Ipsy bag, and it was a pleasant surprise. In the tube, it looked kind of blah. It's kind of like, okay, it's a nude shade. But when I wore it, it just had this transformative quality on my face. It has this rosy mauve tone to it. It's kind of a dusty rose nude. And I like nudes sometimes to be a little bit more pink, so it gives a little bit more life to the face, especially when I do wear a lot of pink tone blushes. This one is such a nice formula. It's kind of comparable to the MAC cream lipsticks. It has really nice pigmentation. As the cream wears down throughout the day, you still have a little bit of pigment left, and I really enjoyed this lipstick. I'm just bummed that the packaging was garbage, so I couldn't keep it in its tube form. But I digress. Another lipstick that I like, and this one is a drugstore brand, and it's from NYX. I love their butter lipsticks. I don't know if they still have this color, but this one is called Pops Explosive. Okay, let's try that again. This one is called Pops Explosive. Steve. Why do I keep saying Steve? It's not Steve. It's not Steve. It's not stuff. It's not It's explosive. There we go. It is Pops Explosive. Oh my gosh, I am struggling today. More coffee, please. This one could almost fit into my pink drawer because it is also a rosy tone. When I do want to wear a very rosy nude shade, this is the color I like to use. It's very balmy. It feels really nice on the lips. The NYX butter formula for glosses and creams and lipsticks is really nice, and the colors are great. Plus, you can't beat the drugstore price. Okay, moving into nude liquid lipsticks. The first one I have here is the Dose of Colors Bear With Me. Ride or Die. Absolute favorite. In fact, my favorite way to wear this is with this over the top. It's a topper. Unfortunately, this topper is no longer available. It was a limited edition item from L'Oreal. It's a rose gold shimmer topper, but I have yet to find something that is as similar, but I'll swatch it here for you. But this Bear With Me is so gorgeous. This liquid lipstick is so comfortable to wear. It's a matte formula, but it doesn't feel matte. It doesn't have that liney, streaky, kind of sticky, crumbly texture that often happens with liquid lipsticks. It's the reason most people don't like them. I don't generally like liquid lipsticks. However, this formula is so comfortable and it wears so nicely. In this particular shade, it's not for everybody. It is a very light kind of pink tone. It actually could work for multiple skin tones depending on how it's worn. If you have a deeper skin tone, you might want to use a deeper lip liner on the outside of the lips and use this inside as kind of like that highlighty kind of shade. But this one is hands down my favorite nude liquid lipstick. Alright, next up here is a liquid lipstick from KVD Vegan Beauty, or aka Kat Von D's brand. This one is called Madrid. I don't know if they still make this, but I hope they do because this one is such a pretty deep berry brown tone. It's almost a raisin. And I like this when I want to go deep and sultry and kind of vampy with my nude look. It's not a berry specifically. It's not a red. It has more of that brown tone to it, which makes it more nude, more kind of 90s-esque, which I enjoy because I'm a 90s kid at heart. And this is one that can be worn by multiple people. If you have a really deep tone, this is a perfect nude for you. I love this tone. It looks really nice on my skin. With my yellow undertones, it doesn't, you know, make me look sallow or kind of like I have jaundice or something. I also do like the KVD, their formula. It is a little bit drying. It can wear down a little crumbly, especially in the inner part of the lips throughout the day. But as far as longevity, I do enjoy this formula. It doesn't feel like it's going to crumble away throughout the day, just a little bit in the inner area of the lips when you're eating and drinking. But otherwise, the wear down's pretty nice, and I can't say that about a lot of liquid lipsticks. This is one of those top 5 for me. Obviously, this made it into a favorites video, so you know I like it. Okie dokie-o. Let's go into lip creams. This one is from Sydney Grace, and this one is a newer find. This particular one is called Chloe. I haven't tried any of their other lip creams, but this one is kind of your perfect peachy nude shade. It feels nice on the skin. It's pigmented enough that you don't need to wear a lip liner underneath to make that color pop. Highly recommend these. These are really nice from Sydney Grace. I mentioned that I really enjoy NYX's Butter line, and this one is no different. This is their Butter Gloss, and this one in particular is called Creme Brulee. Their naming system is a little wonky. Like, this is not creme brulee. If you've ever seen creme brulee, it is white or kind of a cream color with the burnt sugar topping, which is not pink, it's brown, like a deeper brown with kind of yellow tones to it. So, like what? Anyway. The reason I have this in my nude drawer is because even though it is more pink, it looks so nice over the top of a nude lip liner. So instead of throwing that in my pink drawer because I would forget to pair it with a nude liner, I just keep this in my nude drawer. It does straddle that line between nude and pink. And I think that's why I like it so much, because it's versatile. You can wear it over the top of a pink lipstick or a pink lip liner, which I don't often do. As I said, I tend to wear this over a nude liner. It plays well with other colors. So it plays well with pinks and it plays well with nudes. And on its own, it doesn't, you know, have a lot of pigment, but it feels nice on the lips. I mean, it's like butter, you know? And finally, I'm kind of on the fence about sharing this because I don't support the brand anymore. However, it is a newer gloss that I got in an Ipsy bag, so I didn't actually purchase this. And I really, really like it. And it is a lip gloss from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This one is called Moon Jelly. And it looks clear. However, look at that shimmer and the glitter in it. Oh, it's got purple tones to it, which sounds really odd. It comes off as kind of this purpley tone. I keep this in my nude drawer because it does have that clear base. And it looks really pretty much over any lip product I use, and when you shear it out you can barely see the purple. It's got kind of this pinky purple tone to it, even though it's got glitter in it. And oftentimes glittery lip glosses can be uncomfortable as it wears down throughout the day. You feel a little bit of grit to it and your lips rub together and it feels really uncomfortable. I don't find that to be the case with this particular lip gloss. It had to make it into my favorites because I really enjoy it. I just feel conflicted because, you know, I don't support the brand anymore, and I would generally not put that in here, but I wear it all the time and I absolutely adore it. So it's up to you if you want to buy it or not, but yeah, I really like it. Okay, so let's move into kind of a funky color really quickly. Now this is another controversial brand. It's Lime Crime. However, I really like this lipstick. It's a funky color and it kind of straddles between nude, red, and funky colors, as I said. This one is called Beetle. This one is from their Pearlist brand. It has this beautiful rosy floral packaging. Now, it looks coppery red, right? However, what makes it funky is that it's got this golden green shift. And I love this lipstick. It is so fun to wear. I get so many compliments when I wear it. Obviously not lately because, you know, you're out and about wearing a mask and no one can see your lips. Maybe I should find like a clear mask so I can still wear lip colors. I'm not a fan of the plastic shields because the breath fogging up, but I think I want to find like a clear mask of sorts because I would love to be able to wear lipstick again. Especially colors like this because it's so fun. It's catching the light right now. Oh, one of my favorites. It's comfortable to wear too. It does have a slight grit to it after wearing it for a long time. It's not absolutely the best formula of lipstick, but because of the uniqueness of it and how pretty it is, I have to put this in my favorites because I enjoy this product. I enjoy wearing it. And when you enjoy wearing something, even if it can be slightly uncomfortable and not 100% perfect, what can I say? I mean, let's go into pinks. So there aren't as many pink products that I'm obsessed with, and it's partially because I just don't wear a lot of pinks. I know it's today I'm wearing pink, but you know, anyway. Alright, these are my two favorite pink lip liners. There's a NYX one, and this one is called Hot Pink. I talked about this in my declutter video quite a bit. It's that perfect, bright, Barbie hot pink color. And the reason I like this so much is because it's so pigmented. It packs a really nice punch. It pops on the lips. It's comfortable to wear. It doesn't get chalky. It doesn't crumble. Sometimes these highly pigmented pencils can do that, and it's really cool to wear as on its own as kind of this fun all over lip color with a gloss over the top. So I absolutely adore the NYX lip pencils. This one is just my favorite pink one. On the high-end spectrum, this one is from Emalyce and the color is called Medium. It is a medium rosy pink shade. Oops, I need to sharpen that one. It's a mid-tone, brighter kind of rosy pink. So I'll wear this all over the lips with a clear gloss over the top and it looks gorgeous, or I'll just wear it on its own with no gloss and it's cool. I enjoy this pencil. It's comfortable to wear. It glides on smoothly. It's got this bright rosy poppy kind of tone to it. However, it does pair nicely with other pink lipsticks. So that's why I enjoy this pencil. Alright, let's go into lipsticks. This one here, these are the Emalyce Lip Vibes. It's kind of like the lime crime ones. The packaging is really fun. It's unique, and each shade that they offer has such a fun, different vibe to it, which is why they call it Lip Vibes. This one is a beautiful hot pink shade, but it's kind of a sophisticated hot pink, so you're not going to look like a Barbie doll when you walk outside, but you might feel like one because it is so fun to wear. It's not going to last all day because it's not a matte lipstick, it's a creamy lipstick, but it's kind of like a satin cream, you know? It's not too glossy, but it's also not too matte and drying. It's just a really nice lipstick. Emalyce kind of falls under the radar for so many different things, but these lipsticks are hands down one of my favorite drugstore formulas. And plus the packaging, I think it's recyclable too because it's not plastic, it's paper, it's like a cardboard. So I'm hoping that it's all recyclable. When I'm done with this, I'll have to, you know, read it on their website. One thing that I also like about the packaging, just to note, is that it has a clear plastic top, so if you need to see the color, you can actually see it, even though the bottom part shows you what color it is. They did a really nice job with these lipsticks, so if you are in the market for a nice, comfortable drugstore lipstick, check these out. They're really nice. Another drugstore lipstick that I like also kind of teeters into that nude category because it's kind of a dusty rose shade. What is this one called? The name wore off. Unfortunately, I don't know what the name of this is. It's from NYX. It is a dusty rose pink. This one is definitely more pink than it is a nude or mauve. It's a mid-tone, kind of neutral, rosy pink. And I like this when I want to go a little bit more understated, a little bit less conspicuous with my lip color, but I want my lips to look a little bit more pink and alive and less boring, you know. This pink goes with pretty much any makeup look that I do, so I really enjoy it for that. And plus it is one of their matte formulas, but for a matte formula it does have a little bit more of a sheen to it. It's not this dry, patchy formula. It's not like a liquid lipstick by any means. It's comfortable to wear and it does last a really long time on the lips, so I enjoy these matte lipsticks. I just don't know the name of it, so if I can find it, I'll pop it right here. Okay, now we're going to a very bougie lipstick, like really expensive. I think this is one of my most expensive lipsticks, if not the most. And it is a YSL Yves Saint Laurent lipstick. You know, what's really weird is this does not have a name to it. Other than 0962P601. How fancy is that and easy to remember, right? Look at how beautiful that packaging is. It gets so dirty easily and these little sparkles can fall off. Anytime I wanted to pop on a little bit of lip color, I would stick this in my purse and wear it. It's kind of similar to this NYX one. They're almost perfect dupes for each other, although the YSL one is just a tad bit deeper and it's not matte, it's creamy and it feels so comfortable on the lips. This one wears down so nicely. Even when that creamy consistency wears down, you don't really have that texture on your lips anymore. The color kind of remains, which I like. If you're eating and you forget to apply or you don't have the chance to reapply the lipstick, you've still got a little bit of pigmentation to your lips, which is nice, especially if you're in a rush. But no one's really going out to eat anyway, so Anyway, I adore this. I treasure it because it was so expensive. It was a special treat to myself. I bought it when I got promoted because I thought I deserved something a little fancy, a little bougie, and this was it. So I don't have any particular liquid lipsticks except for this one that's in a pink tone, and this one is from Dior. They call this their Rouge Dior liquid lipstick. This particular one is called Miss Satin. One thing about this, it's not a typical liquid lipstick. It's kind of a sheer matte liquid lip balm, sort of. It's not even a balm. It's kind of like a matte liquid cream. It's not like a full opaque lipstick, but that's okay. Because this pink is a very nice, really light toned pink, it feels really comfortable to wear on the lips, and it's got a little bit of sheen. I feel fancy when I wear this, I'll be honest. This was another thing that I had in my purse for a really long time, because if I didn't feel like wearing kind of that deeper rosy tone lipstick, I would grab this. And I used to go to like lunch meetings with clients, you know, I gotta look fancy. I'm not into like name brands or anything, but I always felt very sophisticated. Being the youngest person in my team and also one of the only women working in finance and real estate, you kind of gotta put yourself in this mindset of, I deserve to be here, I'm a badass, and I'm sophisticated, and you know, I'm here, and you're gonna listen to me. This is the kind of liquid lipstick I would wear because I felt feminine, but also a badass, which doesn't have to be a dichotomy between the two. You can be feminine and a badass, and that's how I felt with this lipstick. So anyway, I adore this one. It's a really beautiful kind of coral pink, and it's so pretty. I like it. Obviously. Let's do a little bit of a funky twist here. Not everybody likes these kind of tones, which is okay, but I adore them. I have a yellow undertone to my skin, so I can get away with it, and it is the orange and peach category. I only have 4 products here. The first one is a Revlon lipstick. This one is called Siren. It is a coral orange shade. It is bold. It is very bold. But the reason I like this so much is because not only is it bold, but that pigmentation pops out, and it's like, yes. It is the perfect spring summer coral shade for me because it's not as orange as it looks in the packaging. It has more of that coral shift to it. It is very flattering on anyone with a yellow undertone. If it's a cool or a warm undertone, you're set. I love this shade. These Revlon lipsticks, people don't talk about them enough. I really enjoy these Revlon lipsticks. They're so good. Between Almay and Revlon, you're set with your drugstore lipsticks. Oh, and NYX too. But I absolutely adore Revlon lipsticks. Another orange lipstick. This one is not a typical lipstick. This one is from MAC, and it's from their Sheen Supreme line, which means it's a very glossy lipstick. It's not a long-lasting one by any means. It's almost like wearing a really pigmented lip gloss because it's so shiny. This one is called Korean Candy, and it is a red orange. And I used to wear this all the time. It is definitely a summer tone for me. I don't generally wear it any other time of the year because in the summer months I'm more of a golden tone, and that looks gorgeous with this lipstick. It puts me in this mood where I feel like I'm cruising down the freeway on a road trip in the middle of a hot summer heat wave, and I've got the radio blasting, I've got the hair blowing through my I've got the wind blowing through my hair. That was backwards. And I feel carefree. This is the vibe that this lipstick gives me. So yeah, I love wearing it because of the feeling I get with wearing it. Plus when I look in the mirror and I'm like, ooh, who's that? She looks awesome. She looks fun and carefree, and that's how I feel wearing this. So that's why it's one of my favorites. I don't think Sheen Supreme is everybody's cup of tea, especially in this hot orangey red tone, but I love it. I gotta say, I love it. It's comfortable to wear too. Moving on. This one was a fun find for me. This one is from Flower Beauty. It is a Velvet Lip Chubby. I don't know if they still sell this, and if they don't, I am so sorry, but I wanted to mention it because it is a very neutral peach tone. It's not for everybody. In fact, sometimes I can't even wear this because it's a little too peach for me, and it brings out the yellow in my skin, but when I do wear it lightly on the lips with a little teeny gloss over it, I kind of feel like a 60s mod model, you know, like Twiggy or something. And I love this color. It still has a little teeny bit of sheen to it, and it's comfortable to wear, but it does dry down a little bit too, so it kind of stays in place. It's not as long lasting as a liquid lipstick, but it is comfortable, and it's more comfortable to wear than most liquid lipsticks, so that's why it's in my favorites. Speaking of liquid lipsticks, Flower Beauty. They have a really nice liquid lipstick formula as well. This particular one is called Spice Ginger. This one is not quite orange, but it's not quite pink, and it's not quite a nude. It's not quite a red. So I put this in with my oranges because it kind of reminds me of a burnt orange. It is a really nice formula. When it dries down, it's still comfortable to wear, and the pigmentation is really nice. And that is why I really enjoy this particular formula. They call it the Miracle Matte Lip. And it is kind of a miracle because drugstore brands don't often have the best liquid lipsticks. All right, we're going into the final category, and this is probably the biggest one too because I have such a love for reds. Okay, let's start with the lip pencil. There's only one lip pencil that I like hands down repurchase, put in my kit, give as gifts. It's my absolute favorite, and it's MAC Cherry. So MAC has some of the best lip liners out there, and this one is no different. It's a perfect kind of neutral red tone, so you can wear it with other reds that are in this family, but maybe not a perfect match. Maybe it's a warmer red, or maybe it's a cooler red. This works well with both. In fact, I do sometimes put this on underneath that Korean Candy bright red orange like shiny lipstick that I just showed you. Sometimes I'll put this underneath, and it just adds that red intensity to it and just adds this whole flare of fire on the lips. Okay. So I love this lip pencil. There's not much else to say about it. It's matte, it glides on, it stays all day. It feels really good. Speaking of lip pencils, these ones are fun. These ones are mini sizes because they were given to me in PR and in Ipsy. I included two of them here, and I can't choose a favorite between them. These are from Tristique, and they are their mini matte lip crayons. There's Tuscan Wine and Chili Red. Chili Red is a bright poppy kind of red shade. I want to say it's a little bit more orangey and warm. It's a bright red lipstick, which I love sometimes. And then the Tuscan Wine one, it's kind of a muted red. It's a deeper tone red, but it's a little bit more dusty, a little bit more muted. But I enjoy that because it's a little bit more vampy. This is a great color choice because it's just deep enough, but not too bold, not too bright. It's not too anything. It's like the perfect understated muted red. And these are so comfortable to wear. They are matte. When they kind of dry down or set in place, they don't get dry and crumbly. They don't feel like they're going to just flake off. It doesn't wear away either. It doesn't feather. I enjoy wearing these. When I was working in downtown Seattle and I'd go out with friends after work or go get drinks or something, and I wanted to, you know, zhuzh up my makeup look, I had one of these in my purse, and I would just pop on a little bit of red lipstick and call it good. The mini ones just click on, but the larger ones are magnetic, which I enjoy. And just like a little kid, I sit there and play with it because it's so fun. But Tristique has some really great compact, travel-friendly products, and you can't deny how cute this packaging is. It throws me off sometimes because I think I lost the lid when they're in my purse. The lids are cute, and they show you what color they are without having to kind of dig and open it up. Moving on to tube lipsticks. This one earns an honorable mention because it's such a beautiful lipstick formula. I talked about this when the launch came out. Unfortunately, I don't think you can get this particular red anymore, but I wanted to give this brand a spotlight because it is such a beautiful formula, and I love the way that they approach colors and their formulas and their themes and collections. This one is the Love That Redhead lipstick from Besame. This came out with their Love Lucy collection. This red is a nice, kind of a cherry bright red shade. It's so comfortable to wear. I like the shape of this lipstick bullet too. It's flat on two sides, so you get a nice point. So if you wanted to get into your Cupid's bow, it's easier to do that. And then it's got flat sides so that it's easy to apply the lip kind of in a fell sweep. Plus, Besame's packaging is something other. It kind of rivals YSL with how fancy and pretty it is. It's got little jewels on it, and the embellishment or embossing on this is just lovely. And I don't know if they're all packaged like this, but I think they are. But I love this red. It's so pretty and it's so comfortable to wear. So I had to give it an honorable mention. Airplanes, stop flying over my house. You can go anytime now. It's not like I live near an airport. Anyway, that deserved an honorable mention from me, but they also have some other gorgeous reds that you should check out. I try not to think of myself as a MAC snob, but I am. I'm a bit of a MAC snob, so of course I have a MAC lipstick in here. I talk about a red shade all the time, so you might assume that this shade is that, but it's not. My favorite red lipstick from MAC is Russian Red. Ruby Woo is nice too, but it has more of this brighter cherry tone. This one is a little bit deeper. It's like that perfect deeper toned red, but it's not crimson, it's not maroon. It is a true red shade, but it's a little bit deeper. It's a little bit more vampy, and I enjoy this red so much. When I wear red lipsticks, this is kind of the go-to that I pick if I don't want a liquid lipstick. Anyway, I really enjoy MAC's matte formula. They're comfortable, they're not drying, they don't flake, they don't crumble on the lips. They wear down nicely with pigment throughout the day, so it's not patchy by any means. But MAC lipsticks, if you haven't tried them but you want a really good lipstick, MAC lipsticks. Another kind of higher end brand that I enjoy immensely is Bare Minerals. And this one is a Marvelous Moxie lipstick called Live It Up. The packaging is kind of interesting on here, and I always forget how it works. It's got this little knob here that you push down, whoopsie, and you see the tube just comes right out. The packaging is a little heavy, so it's weighted and it feels really luxurious and fancy. This one is another one that's really comfortable to wear. It's a little bit more of a brighter red shade. It veers kind of orange, but that's why I like it, because I have that yellow undertone to my skin, so this looks really nice on me. But whenever I wear it, it just feels like I am in the 1940s or 50s and I'm wearing that beautiful red lipstick, and I feel like such a woman. Does that sound weird? This is the red that I will wear when I want something that's a little bit more of a showstopper and I want to feel luxe and fancy, but also approachable. This is that perfect red for me. I like that the creamy texture of it is really nice, but it doesn't feather and it stays in place, and it's just a really lovely lipstick. Really lovely red. Alright, final red lipstick here is from NYX, and this is Perfect Red. This was my go-to for the longest time until I got introduced to Russian Red. This one is similar, but it's just slightly less deep. It's maybe a shade lighter than that, but it's also kind of neutral. It's not too blue and it's not too orange. It's just that perfect in-between red. So if you're looking for a really great red that'll work for most skin tones, Perfect Red from NYX. It wears comfortably. It's kind of a dupe of the Russian Red. So if you don't want to go high-end, but you want that neutral, kind of deeper red shade, this is it. Perfect Red from NYX. Liquid lipsticks. That's all that's remaining are liquid lipsticks. First off is this one from Too Faced. This one is called Lady Balls. You gotta give it to the name, Lady Balls. I like the Too Faced formula. It's really comfortable to wear. Even though it dries down like a typical liquid lipstick, it can sometimes, you know, crumble in certain areas, but I feel like it wears down comfortably. And this red here is just a divine kind of deep red. It's almost like taking the Russian Red from MAC, making it a tad bit brighter and putting it in a liquid lipstick form. Anytime I wear it, I feel fierce and bold. Plus it stays in place, so I don't have to worry about it. You know, sometimes with red lipsticks, they can be very finicky, and you have to kind of keep an eye on it so it doesn't feather. When you do apply it, you have to be kind of careful. That's why I tend to gravitate towards liquid lipsticks when it comes to red lipsticks in particular. But this one is probably my favorite liquid lipstick of all the reds. Aside from one other, this is like the higher end brand that I like the most. But Lady Balls is where it's at. Maybe. Another higher end brand of liquid lipsticks that I really like are from Ofra. This one is called Ruby. This one is definitely more vampy. It's a wine merlot red shade. Berry red, I guess you can call it. It's a beautiful just perfect Merlot color. For a liquid lipstick, it wears comfortably. It doesn't feel like it's going to crack or dry out my lips throughout the day. It doesn't wear down as easily as some of the other formulas I've tried. And even when it does wear down a little bit, you know, in the middle of your lips or even the corners, it's not dry and crumbly. It feels comfortable, you know? So I really enjoy this. It's like the perfect combo when I want a vampy, sultry lip. But it's a little bit more matte and I don't know, it's just really nice. All right, I saved the very best for last. I talk about this liquid lipstick formula all the time. All the time. If you've been around for a while, this is not new to you. In fact, you're probably wondering, hey Em, where in the hell are your Maybelline liquid lipsticks? Here they are. So I decided to share my absolute favorite Maybelline one. This one is called Voyager and it's from their Superstay Matte Ink collection. Hands down, ride or die, absolute all-time favorite liquid lipsticks. They are mask proof, you guys. Absolutely mask proof. They do not budge, they do not smear, they do not feather, they do not do anything bad that would otherwise make you question your life choices. This one is like the perfect deep red too. The thing about wearing a deep red, especially when you go to a special event, of course, who's going to a special event these days? Nobody. But when I used to go to fancy events, this was the color I really liked. It's that perfect deep vampy crimson color. I wore this for a holiday party and everybody was like, oh my gosh, I love your lip color. Where'd you get it? What is it? And I'm like, it's Maybelline. Maybe I was born with it, but maybe it's Maybelline. Sorry, I had to. It's a beautiful, deep, winey, vampy red lipstick. Super glammed up, even with false lashes. I don't often wear falsies, but this was a moment where I needed those false lashes to complete that vampy, beautiful, amazing makeup look that I wore for that holiday party. I'll tell you what, I felt like Cinderella at the ball. Everyone was like, whoa, you look amazing. I'm like, I know, thanks. I know, like, right? Anyway, this particular shade, I get really nervous wearing deep tones like this because they can do all the bad things. This doesn't. So it makes wearing these kinds of colors foolproof and I don't have to worry about it. And it lasts through food and drinks and eating and all these things. It can even last through kissing. Just saying, it's a great lipstick. If you're looking for a really great drugstore liquid lipstick, try these. The only thing I don't like about them, because there is something I don't like about them, is that they can be a little sticky. Throughout the day, that stickiness does subside, so it doesn't last all day. The stickiness doesn't bother me too much, especially with the payoff of it being an amazing budge-proof formula. So that's that. My hand is going to be stained red because I forgot to put tape down. I was just too excited, you guys. I absolutely love all the lip products, obviously, that I talked about today, and I hope this video was interesting and enjoyable for you. I would love to know what your favorite lip products are, so be sure to leave those in the comments below. What are your favorite lip balms, lip glosses, lip creams, lip toppers, liquid lipsticks, lipstick tubes, lip glosses? Did I say that? I don't remember. There's so many different lip kinds of products out there. So if there's a brand here that you think I should try, if I haven't mentioned it here, let me know. Or if there's a color you think I should try, let me know. I would love to hear what your thoughts are. Be sure to check out my decluttering videos, as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, if you're interested in that. And I will have more swatches there as well. Anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful, great rest of your day. Take care, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay electric as always. Mwah. Bye!